Have you ever wondered why two people can experience the same event very differently? This question brings us to the intriguing realm of mental health, a critical yet often overlooked aspect of our lives. Our mental health, the state of our psychological and emotional well-being, plays a pivotal role in how we perceive and respond to the world around us. Just as a lens enables us to see, our mental health shapes our viewpoint. It influences everything from how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. But what happens when this lens is clouded? This is where understanding psychiatric disorders becomes crucial. Psychiatric disorders are conditions that affect a person's thinking, feeling, behavior, or mood. They can significantly distort our perception of reality, causing us to interpret events and react to situations in ways that may be very different from others. Indeed, our mental health shapes our world, and psychiatric disorders can distort this perception. Psychiatric disorders, often misunderstood, are a wide range of mental health conditions that affect mood, thinking, and behavior. This spectrum includes mood disorders, anxiety disorders, personality disorders, psychotic disorders, and eating disorders. Mood disorders, such as depression and bipolar disorder, are characterized by significant disturbances in a person's mood. Anxiety disorders, on the other hand, involve excessive fear or anxiety that is difficult to control. Personality disorders, including borderline and antisocial personality disorder, are marked by enduring patterns of behavior that deviate from societal expectations. Moving on, psychotic disorders, like schizophrenia, are characterized by abnormalities in one's thoughts and perceptions, often including hallucinations or delusions. Lastly, eating disorders, such as anorexia nervosa and bulimia nervosa, involve extreme disturbances in eating behaviors and related thoughts and emotions. Each disorder has its unique set of symptoms, but they all share one thing in common: they disrupt a person's life and create distress. Symptoms of psychiatric disorders are like a silent scream, often invisible yet profoundly impactful. They can weave themselves into the fabric of a person's life, affecting their thoughts, emotions, behavior, and even physical well-being. Let's start with thoughts. Often, individuals grappling with psychiatric disorders may experience intrusive thoughts or may find themselves caught in a cycle of negative thinking. Emotionally, they might feel a persistent sense of sadness, anxiety, or emptiness that simply doesn't lift. Behaviorally, there can be noticeable changes too. They might withdraw from social interactions or start neglecting their interests and hobbies. Physically, they might deal with unexplained aches and pains, changes in appetite, or sleep disturbances. But here's the tricky part. While some symptoms scream for attention, others whisper. They can be so subtle, so easily overlooked, that they become an indistinguishable part of the person's everyday life. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step towards understanding and helping those suffering from psychiatric disorders. And in our journey to understand psychiatric disorders, we've uncovered a complex landscape of conditions that affect how people think, feel, and behave. These disorders, ranging from mood disorders like depression and bipolar disorder to anxiety disorders, schizophrenia, and more, present a web of intricate symptoms that can significantly impact an individual's life. It is essential to remember that psychiatric disorders are not a choice nor a character flaw, but rather a result of a complex interplay of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. Recognizing the signs and symptoms is the first step towards seeking help. It's this understanding that can pave the way for better treatments, more effective interventions, and a society that supports mental health. The impact of these disorders extends beyond the individual, affecting families, friendships, and even workplaces. Hence, the significance of understanding psychiatric disorders cannot be overstated. Remember, empathy and understanding are potent tools in our quest to demystify psychiatric disorders and support those who live with them every day.